no matter what, you are just being that instrument of love and joy and reminding people that they are not alone, that they don't have to be alone, and that there is this shared
Absolutely.
experience. And so they really aren't alone, even if they feel alone, which is just, it's
Absolutely.
so common. And even in our loneliness, that loneliness points back to the Lord. It's the Lord saying, hey, I'm here, come to me. So there's something in the loneliness that points us back to him. But so if someone sits down with you for the first time in therapy, what do you want them to know about the process, like expectations for you? And this could be as practical as how long are sessions or how frequent, but also what is therapy? If they're just like, I don't know what this looks like, what do you want them to know?
Yeah, well, I did have a really great supervisor. You
Oh,
said, and
stop.
that was ingrained in my head, that therapy is about building a relationship with yourself. And truly, that is something that I will tell every single client in the first intake session. Before I do that, something that I like to share with clients earlier in that initial intake session is, you know, just as one of my professors in grad school said, we are in the business of emotion. And so, being in the business of emotion, it could be really difficult because when someone's coming to therapy, my job is to challenge the system. My job is to, like, in a way, kind of like assess and shake things up because obviously they weren't working. So when we try to make change, it can feel really uncomfortable. I make sure to tell clients in that first session, you are probably going to be leaving some sessions and not feeling so great, probably worse than what you did when you came in. But that is not my goal every single time. I want you to leave sessions feeling empowered, confident, capable, knowing, okay, with Danielle, I'm building my toolkit. I know that she is cheering me on, even if she's not there with me. And that's what I want them to know too. It can feel a little bit uncomfortable at the beginning, quite frankly. I don't know if you've ever had acne as a teen. I'm 32 and I still struggle with it from time to time. I'll never forget the dermatologist saying, well, Danielle, it's got to get worse before it gets better. And I'm like, ugh, ugh. And so I'm not saying it has to get worse, but it kind of might feel like that.
I like the analogy of taking off the band-aid. Sometimes we need surgery. So there's an open
Yeah.
wound. We're taking off a teeny tiny band-aid. It's flapping in the wind. It's not even doing anything. We have to clean this up. We might even have to go into it. That can be painful. That's a brutal analogy, but there's something to it. The coping defense mechanisms that people have, in some ways, we're peeling that back and saying, what's under here? How did you get hurt? What's at the core of this? And so there are times where therapy can be hard, right? What you're even describing is like the informed consent. It's like you want people to
Exactly.
know, like, you are consenting to hard work at times, but also
Mhm.
empowerment, support, peace, and tools. But this can be hard because we're talking about real wounds. I've had that too, where I'm working with clients and maybe 3 or 4 sessions in, they're like, Adam, I feel more depressed right now because, yeah, well, we just uncovered some trauma that hasn't been addressed in maybe 40 years. And so now we're
Mhm.
facing it. This is a grief, like you're feeling it. It's actually good that you're feeling it. And we want you to have tools and to feel it well and to have support, but you're doing it. It's like you're running the race and you're feeling the burn, but you're doing it.
Yeah.
And this is what healing involves. So it's about relationship, it's about realizing this is hard work.
But the beautiful thing, yeah, is that they're not doing it alone. Just like with me and my personality, you will see me clapping for my clients. You'll see me throw my hands up in the air because I just get so excited. I have these new headphones and I don't know what happens per se, but sometimes like when I like log into session with clients, I'll be like waving, super excited, hi, so and so. And they're like, Danielle, we can't hear you. I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, spent all this money on these darn things. One client, she's so cute. She said, Danielle, I think why it has a hard time connecting is because you just get so excited and you're so joyful. And I'm like, you know what? We're gonna go with that. She's like, it just can't keep up.
Your joy frequency cancels out the mic. It can't pick it up.
That's exactly it. I think that's totally it. And we're gonna go with that. My
It's just
joy
Bluetooth.
frequency. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the Bluetooth. Awesome.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask anyone working with you, how long are sessions? How, like the frequency, like what could they expect? And I know that's pretty variable. How many sessions? Is it more than a handful? Like ranges.
Sure. Oh,
Yeah.
totally. Absolutely. So, what I recommend normally is I like to discuss frequency of session with clients at the end of the intake, because that way it gives me an opportunity to assess how severe are their symptoms. What is the level of impairment in their lives that contribute to their lack of overall functioning. If that's pretty high, then I would personally recommend at the beginning, at least, being more frequent. So that typical kind of industry standard would be like once a week. I mean, God forbid, it has to be twice a week if it's like really emergent. Ideally, once a week. And from there, if the client starts to progress and gets better, their level of impairment is decreasing, then we can totally scale back if needed. Some clients are bi-weekly. Again, I'm okay with that if that's something they're okay with. I actually even have some clients too that are actually just like once a month. And that I would say is probably because of cost. And I totally understand that when my job as a therapist is to meet my client where they're at. And that even means financially too. Like, hey, if you can only do once a month, absolutely let me help you once a month.